Alright, let's be honest, having a beard can be challenging enough without having to deal with that kind of static electricity feeling that you probably know all good and well if you clicked on this video. If you've ever dealt with frizziness, beard hair that tends to stand up or float around, especially after a shower or after using beard wash or something like that, then you've dealt with static electricity before. If you've ever been a kid and rubbed one of those balloons around on your hair and saw your hair float up, then you know exactly what we're talking about. These kinds of symptoms are particularly common in dry or low humidity climates. But how can you deal with it? And how can you get your beard to stay in line and remove the static electricity that may be ruining things, especially if you've got some professional gathering to go to, like an interview or a meeting, and you're trying to get your beard to behave. Let's dive right into it so we can learn about what static really is and how you can get rid of it with some honestly really easy, common things. So what is static hair? Static electricity occurs when your hair takes on extra electrons, giving it a non-neutral electric charge. You see, when it comes to electricity, opposites attract, which is the same reason why magnets that are opposite poles will attract each other, and magnets that have these same poles will repel each other. This is why when many of your hairs have extra electrons, they all take on a negative charge and repel from each other, giving your hair that kind of floaty, separated look. These strands of hair act crazy, they can float, they can attach themselves to clothes or skin, and are really hard to control unless you know how to fight it. So how can you get rid of this static electricity? The first and foremost thing that you should do is use a wooden comb. You have naturally carbon-based hair and skin and everything practically. So using a naturally carbon-based material like wood in your comb is a good way to transfer electrons and kind of even things out and balance things out. Wooden combs are not only just more eco-friendly anyway, since we at Volt do care about the environment, because they don't take hundreds of years to break into microplastics like plastic combs do. You see, maybe I'm getting a little philosophical here, but it's true that energy in the universe wants to balance itself out. If there is a high concentration of electrons in one area, naturally, which is the reason they repel each other, electrons want to disperse and take up more space. So if you give the electrons something to cling to, like a wooden comb as opposed to a plastic comb, then you effectively reduce the amount of electrons causing those issues in your hair in the first place. The second easiest way, really, that is pretty accessible for most people out there to get rid of that frizziness in your hair and that static is to just tap your hair or your beard or lightly rub with a dryer sheet. Dryer sheets don't only smell nice, they are actually meant to remove static from your clothes after they get out of the dryer. They do this by absorbing the excess electricity and removing the electrons from your clothes. And therefore, if you tap or rub your beard lightly with a dryer sheet, you could reduce a lot of the electrons therein. And this will help better control and style your hair, which is the goal. Static electricity in your beard is often also a symptom of dryness. And that dryness often comes after showering or washing your beard or something like that, when a lot of the hot water or beard wash or whatever it is removes the natural oils that your skin secretes in order to keep your hair soft and healthy. Moisturizing your beard or adding some oil, or even just taking some damp, wet, like fingers with water and running it through your beard, can actually introduce some positive charges which help mitigate the electron, thus neutralizing the static and adding some health and hydration to your beard hair like you should have already. So use something like a high quality beard oil, something light and easy to apply so your beard won't end up feeling like weighed down or sticky or anything like that. Volt's beard oil is actually really good at this, and that'll not only help make your beard more manageable, but also reduce that static electricity and give you some of that health and hydration your beard needs anyway. So ultimately, static electricity in your beard is caused by having excess amount of electrons creating a negative charge, which repel each other and make the hair separate and frizz up like that. And to reduce that, you want to use a wooden comb to help balance the amount of electrons. You want to use a dryer sheet to give the electrons something to cling onto and move away from your beard, or you want to use something like a moisturizer like beard oil, or even just water like running damp fingers throughout your hair to introduce some positive charges to help balance things out as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the tips. If you guys like this video and you like the science behind beards and the science behind men's grooming and that kind of thing, then you're going to want to hit like on this video and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified every time we post out another video like this where we answer common questions that you guys ask. If you have questions, then leave those in the comments and we would like to get back to you or make a whole video about it. But otherwise, for now, hopefully you guys can keep the static out of your beard, keep things looking neat and tidy, and I will see you in the next video.